Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So digging in now, number 15. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Wandy Peralta.
Billy Hamilton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Billy Hamilton.
Popped him up. Harrison in foul ground, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-1. Jared Hughes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jared Hughes.
Into the box, Starling Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Winker. One away. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's got a 3-for-5 line. First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Addison Russell. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Cordero is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They still lead it 2-1. And here's Jose Peraza. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now the 2-1. On the ground is second. And there's one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder, Cameron Mason.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Mason. third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Maben, base runner at first with 1 out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1 home. This is line to left. Dickerson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now, Eugenio Suarez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Yet another check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Number 51 will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 51.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Felipe Vasquez is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Neil Walker will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. In now, Jesse Winker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Way in front of a great slider that time. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Chopped weakly to the left. Harrison has it. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Alex Blandino has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 2.
Josh Bell the next to hit. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Winker has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Blake Swihart will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Maben is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker, his career line against Jared Hughes. He's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Bell on second. Dickerson on at first with 2 down. Walker, the former Yankee who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over. The 1-2 will be a base hit into center field. That's in there, base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Here's a look over to first. Josh Harrison stands in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective, when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A bouncer up the middle. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Bucks out in front, 3-1. Blake Swihart will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 23, Blake Swihart.
Striding in to start the 9th, Jose Cordero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jose Cordero.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, he's gone 2 for 6. Now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Barnhart is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Stepping in now, number 15. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The Reds down to their last strike. Still 1-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Pittsburgh Pirates led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Trevor Williams earned his 5th win of the year. Felipe Vasquez records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.